Hello everyone, I want to look at Jerome's skills, his signature item, his furniture, and also his engraving here. So he is a light bearer hero, strength-based hero as well. Also the class is a warrior, and the primary role that he has is a buff, so hoping to see some buffs from him. Okay, looking at his ultimate skill first, we have Captain of Winds. Jerome uses the power of wind to encourage all allied heroes, dispelling most of their debuffs, healing them for 25% of Jerome's max health, reducing the damage they take by 50%, and increasing their tenacity by 25 points for 7 seconds. Level 2, all allied heroes gain extra tenacity equal to 50% of Jerome's initial tenacity. And level 3, the duration of the damage reduction and tenacity boost is increased to 8 seconds, getting rid of most of the allies' debuffs and also giving them some tenacity, so that sounds very nice. Also getting some healing in there, it looks like, as well. And also reducing the damage they take as well with this ultimate skill. That sounds very nice, 50% damage reduction. And looking at the second skill, we have Smart Sentinel. At the start of battle, Jerome summons his Ape Admiral, which follows the enemy hero with the lowest health and reveals their weaknesses, increasing the damage they take by 20%. When the follow target begins casting their ultimate, the Ape Admiral will jump in and down while shouting, alerting allies and reducing the target's attack rating by 30% for 4 seconds. If the follow target is defeated, the Ape Admiral will again select the enemy hero with the lowest health and begin following them. And level 2, the attack rating reduction is increased to 35%. Level 3, that will be increased to 40%. And level 4, the duration of the attack rating reduction is increased to 5 seconds. So not only increasing the damage that the enemy hero, that the Ape Admiral is following, but also reducing their attack rating, so they'll probably do even less damage with that as well. That sounds like it could be pretty useful. Let's move on to the third skill. We have Performance Evaluation. At the start of battle, Jerome conducts a performance evaluation on all other allied heroes, starting with a grade of B. For every 25 strikes of damage the evaluated hero deals, their grade will increase. Each grade grants different buffs. As shown below, after each grade increase, the buffs from all previous grades will remain in effect. So we have quite a few grades here. First grade is B. The defense rating increases the defense rating by 30%. If they get a grade A, it will increase the attack rating by 20%. If they get an S rank, increases the physical pierce by 10 points. And if they get a double S rank, increases the crit rating by 10 points and crit damage amplification by 10 points. When light bearer heroes fight alongside Jerome, the buff values are increased by 30%. Jerome is immune to controls when evaluating other heroes. In level 2, when an allied hero's grade increases, Jerome and the allied hero recover health equal to 15% of Jerome's max health, as well as 100 energy points. This effect is triggered even if the max grade has already been reached. Level 3, when performance evaluation is cast, the allied hero with the highest attack rating receives an instant grade increase. And then we have the first engraving skill with level 4. When a target followed by the Ape Admiral is defeated, the hero that dealt the most damage to the followed target during the previous 3 seconds will receive an instant grade increase. Okay, this skill is very cool here. Grading the allied heroes based on, I believe, how many strikes they deal to the enemies here. The more strikes they deal, the higher grade they get, and the more buffs they get as well. Also, the level 3 ability and also the engraving skill here, level 30 engraving skill here, giving these the allied hero with the highest attack rating an instant grade increase, and also giving the hero that did the most damage to the followed hero by the Ape Admiral will also get an instant grade increase as well. And these grade increases as well, they look very good. I'm really liking these buffs with the grade increases. And looking at the final skill, we have Storm Punch. Jerome punches the ground forcefully, dealing damage equal to 300% of his attack rating to nearby enemies and knocking them into the air. The punch leaves behind a storm zone for 6 seconds, reducing the haste of enemies within it by 30 points. Level 2, the duration of the storm zone is increased to 8 seconds. Level 3, when Jerome is inside a storm zone and takes a single strike of damage exceeding 12% of his max health, that strike's damage will be reduced by 12% of his max health. A damage reduction of up to 50% of Jerome's max health can be gained this way in a single battle. And we have the second engraving skill. When Jerome is inside a storm zone and takes a single strike of damage exceeding 4% of his max health, that strike's damage will be reduced to 4% of his max health. A damage reduction of up to 300% of Jerome's max health can be gained this way in a single battle. So this is pretty much his only skill that does damage besides his normal attacks, and also it reduces the haste of enemies by 30 points. That's a lot of haste to lose. That is definitely a lot of haste to lose. And also with level 4, that's a lot of damage reduction. Damage reduction of up to 300% of Jerome's max health. So that sounds like quite a bit of damage reduction with the second engraving skill. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the signature item skill. So when you unlock the signature item at the start of battle, Jerome gains 200 energy points. At plus 10 at the start of battle, Jerome gains 600 energy points. At 20 signature item for every 7 seconds after the Ape Admiral begins following an enemy hero, the effect of increasing damage the follow target takes is raised to 60%. And then I'm getting it at plus 30 signature item. When casting Captain of Winds, the allied hero with the highest grade will receive an instant grade increase. So a lot of energy points to get at plus 10 here. Also plus 30, hero with the highest grade will get an extra grade. So that's another instant grade increase on top of the other 2 grade increases we get with the skill. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the furniture. So far, Jerome is looking very good. I'm really liking how Jerome is. With the 3 of 3 for 5 seconds after an allied hero's grade increases, their buff effects are boosted by an extra 50%. This effect is triggered even if the max grade has already been reached. And the 9 of 9, the number of strikes of damage required for a grade increase is reduced to 21, and a new triple S grade is added. The hero's performance buff gained an extra boost based on the number of enemy heroes the hero has defeated for a minimum increase of 20% and a maximum increase of 60%. So adding a triple S rank to the grades with the 9 of 9 heroes performance buffs gain an extra boost here. So if you have a hero that has defeated a lot of the enemy heroes, they'll get a pretty big increase in their performance buffs. With the triple S grade, also the number of strikes is required, reduced to 21 strikes. I believe it was at 25 before. So that 9 of 9 definitely sounds like a very useful 9 of 9 furniture to gain those extra buffs on your heroes. Okay, looking very promising. Let's go ahead and test him out here. Let's just see how well his skills look here. I will start with the wooden dummy just to see how the skills look. I just want to see, just see how the skills look. And I will go ahead and turn down the speed here. There's the Ape Admiral following the hero. And there's that storm shield, it looks like right there, right on top of Jerome. And just by looking at this, at Jerome here for a little bit, it's looking pretty promising. Looking to be maybe a frontline hero for Jerome. Let's go ahead and look at the Arena Guardian, see which heroes they give us here. And I'm just, for the heroes they give me here, I'm just going to use all the Light Bearers because, I believe he's going to work pretty well with the Light Bearer team. Yeah, we won pretty much by a landslide on that one. Let's go ahead and see what happened here. Yeah, he doesn't do any damage, but he does do a little bit of healing, but he's mostly going to be there for those buffs. And yeah, Awakened Thane does a lot of damage like he always does. But yeah, overall, just based on these alone, he doesn't do a lot with these stats, but he does. I think he is going to do a lot with the buffs that he does bring. And overall, you might want to bring heroes with him that do a lot of attacks in a short amount of time, just based on the ranks here, the different grades that you get. That could definitely be useful if you bring a lot of heroes that do a lot of attacks in a short amount of time. But overall, he definitely seems promising, guys. I think he might be a hero that you definitely want to put pretty high on your priority list. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to like and subscribe. Also comment, what do you think about Jerome? And there will be a video on screen that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next, so go ahead and click on that video right now. And thanks for watching.